What's happening? What's the business? It's your boy Landlord from Alabama, back with another video, man, on this Victory Monday after a big time win for your Dallas Cowboys against the Washington, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? That was a big time division win, man. We need it. We 3-0 in the division. We got a comfortable 3.5 game lead on everybody in the division. So that was a huge win, man. So big time positive vibes, man. It wasn't pretty. It was a little ugly towards the end, but I'll take it. It was a big time division win. You know what I'm saying? All of them not gonna be pretty. As long as you get the dub, that's the one important thing. So let's start on a more positive note and talk about your pack of crazy dogs on defense, man. Your goon squad, your bunch of D-balls running up, taking people's chains, man. Your defense was all world yesterday, man. Your defense was not playing games. Them boys came to play. And, they was a bunch of manic dogs out there, man. Them boys was suffering from mania. Everybody. They were just went crazy. And I love the temperament of this defense, man. And this is total opposite from what we used to from the good old boys that Jason Garrett used to have. This team is like they all about that life. They ready for the smoke. Like Lyle just almost slapped the dude just because he pushed back. Like this team is not with the BS no more. And I love it. I love to see the attitude, the passion, the drive, and the fight that this defense and this whole team is showing. That's what type of intangibles you want to see from the team. So don't listen to all that nonsense talking about they getting too many penalties and stuff like that, man. I like to see what Nia did. Stand up for your quarterback, man. Show people that you got a backbone, that you won't just take anything, you will stand for something. Hate that it was a penalty at a critical time in the game, but hey, stand up for your quarterback. So that gonna pay that fine more than likely. So you ain't gotta worry about that one out here. Good looking out for your quarterback. But let's talk about this defense, man. Like I said, man, Michael Parsons to me is the defensive player of the year. I don't want to do nothing by nobody else. And you gotta think this boy ain't even nothing but a rookie, man. This is his first year and he is just taking the lead by storm. Like the announcer said, this is Michael Parsons' world and we just living in it. This boy is just our world already. It's just outstanding what we seeing from Michael Parsons, man. Unbelievable. You just can't say enough about Michael Parsons. Then you add in the maniac Randy Gregory coming from the outside, man. Randy was going crazy this game. I know Taylor Heineke was on his hiney the whole day. I know you seen that picture when Randy was down there looking at him. They was just chilling like Randy, like, hey, you having a rough day, ain't you, fella? Like it looked like he had a casual conversation while he was busting Taylor Heineke up, man. It was a beautiful thing to see. That boy Randy Gregory is a monster. Then you look at D Law. He making his noise on the other side with a big time sack. Then you look at Nelson Gallimore. He just picked up a man and escorted him straight to the quarterback lap. Like, this is a different kind of defense, man. I literally got chills watching this defense. So, if you're a real Cowboys fan, you know that it hasn't been like this before. Like, this defense is different. We ain't had nothing like this in probably over 20 years. Like, we ain't had no defense close to this in a long time. And to think that these boys are just getting started, sky's the limit, man. We got some special cooking on defense. I feel it. It feels different. You should be excited about your defense. Trayvon Diggs almost got him a pick. Anthony Brown even making plays. I even seen LBE making plays this week, man. So, big shout out to the defense, man. They balled out all game. They came through in the clutch, got the clutch, sack fumble at the end, man. Your boy Randy Gregory. And, Tristan Hill was getting busy. Everybody on the defense was getting busy and balled out. So, shout out, salutes to the defense. Y'all get the big piece of chicken this week. Y'all play excellent ball. Now, let's talk about this offense. And it just seems like we like the dude off life, man. We just can't get right as of late, man. And, the casual fan gonna just say, oh, it's Dak Prescott. He's terrible, this and that and this and that. But those people aren't watching film. They're not analyzing film. They don't understand that it is a combination of things that's making this offense not work and not do as we would like it to do. It's a combination of things. And those things are penalties, miscues, miscommunication. Dak thinking that while Amara going one way and he go another way. Drop passes, and bad play calling and bad timing for some of these plays. It's a combination of things that's making this offense just stutter and be real, real bad lately. So, I did a quick summary of most of the possessions on offense. So, this is my interpretation of what's offense. Okay, the first drive was decent. Dak had a miscommunication and he almost threw a pick, but trust and believe that wide receiver, I think it was either CD or Michael Gallup, they turned on the way they broke their routing. It wasn't what Dak was anticipating. So that was a miscommunication. Dak almost threw it and said he got away with it. Okay, move on. Third down, once we got to the red zone, third down, of course, Kellen Moore did some kind of screen call. And, it was unsuccessful. Okay, boom, we kick the field. Okay, second drive is when Dak had an errant throw. You know what I'm saying? He did have a bad throw. That was a terrible throw Dak did. And like if you watch football, man, even the best quarterbacks, they have throws that they wish they wanted back. They have plays that don't be successful. Even the worst defenses stop teams at least 3-4 times a game. So don't get too caught up in that. Every quarterback doesn't score every drive. You know what I'm saying? So we had a few drives where it was just bad. Dak was doing bad things. You know what I'm saying? He overthrew the ball terribly, and it was an interception on that second. So okay, let's go to the third drive. The third drive was excellent. It looked like the Cowboys of old. We moved down the field, boom, 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 straight to CD, to Amari, Gallup. Everybody got involved, and down in the red zone, boom, Dak hits Amari Cooper for a touchdown. We was up 11-0 that quick. So the offense showed that they still could do this. Okay, on the fourth drive, Dak Prescott threw to Michael Gallup. Drop pass. I think Dak had scrambled light towards the middle and found Michael Gallup. He could have caught that ball. It was a little high, but Michael Gallup makes those catches. If he makes that catch, that's a different drive. MG missed the ball, okay? Then the next play, Dak hits Michael Gallup for a 40-yard pass. Then, of course, to the Cowboys look, Lyle Collins do a holding penalty. And that brings the whole play back. That was a 40-yard pass. That could have been a scoring drive. So that's a huge shift in momentum. That's terrible for your drive. That's a drive-killing penalty. So now it's 3rd and 16. Of course, Kellen Moore calls another screenplay. And you got to think, the most predictable play on a 3rd and long is screen. And that's 2-3 screen calls already for Kellen Moore on 3rd and long. Okay, of course, it did not succeed. And we had to kick the field. I think this 5th drive, I think Tyler Biadasz got beat, and it caused pressure, and Dak threw a high pass. Okay, then next thing you know, it's a 3rd down, and of course another screen call, another predictable screen call. That's on Kellen Moore. That's on your play call. Okay, the 6th drive. It started out good. We got all the way to the red zone. See, we sustained drives all through this game. But every time we get to the red zone, it's some crazy stuff happening. Okay, we got a penalty with Terrence Steele, got a penalty in the red zone. And, that took drive from 2nd to 18. Okay, next thing you know, Michael Gallup drops a pass. That would have been like a 6-7 yard gain. He dropped the pass, so now it's 3rd and 18. Now you in the red zone with 3rd and 18. Dak just try to shoot something to make something happen. He didn't want to make no risky throw. He overthrew Zeke into a point where it was either Zeke or nobody, and it was nobody. So hey, kicking field goals again. See, that's just bad play calling, bad penalties, bad time. Terrence still gave up a big time sack in the red zone right there, man. He credited with Jonathan Allen. But if you watch that play, Deron Payne picked up Terrence Steele and basically put him in Dak's lap. Next thing you know, Dak trying his best to get away from that, and he go on the other side, and then Jonathan Allen right there. Terrence Steele got destroyed on that play in the red zone on 1st down. That just messed the whole drive up. And, 3rd down, bad screen, call again. And, we kick a field goal. That was right before the half. Okay, now we on the 7th drive of the game. We moving the ball well, get like on the 40-yard line. We end up trying to do a little screen pass on 3rd down. It was incompletion, I believe, to Amari Cooper. Another screen on 3rd down, incomplete. Okay, we took a delay game and punted. I don't know why we took a delay game. We probably could have tried a long field goal. But I think the way our defense was playing, Mike McCarthy was a little conservative right there, trying to pin them back. Okay, now the 8th drive, we did 3 runs in a row because, of course, we had a decent lead. And now the play call is getting a little conservative. And then that couldn't find nobody on the 3rd down. So that kind of stalled that drive. Defenses are going to make good plays every now and then. They stopped Dak at least like 3-4 times this game. And that's almost the norm. Most defenses going to stop it at least 3-4 times, whether it's penalty, miscommunication, drop pass. Every game, even the best quarterback's going to get stopped 3-4 times. Okay, that's normal. Okay, now you on what, the 9th drive. Now, this was after the turnover. I believe Jordan Lewis punched out the fumble. Okay, we get the ball in the red zone. And I think on that 3rd down, the cornerback just made a good play and batted the ball down from Michael Gallup. That was just a good play on the defense. That went back fault, offense fault. That was just a good defensive play that stalled that drive. Okay, we kick another field goal. Okay, now we on the 10th drive. And I think we did a run up the middle, which we already said we didn't want to see with those horses they got in the middle. But we did a run in the middle. We did an RPO to Michael Gallup. And then we did a check down. So check down telling me that nobody was open. Maybe it's the receiver's fault or either the play design. Or Dak just didn't read it well or something. But it was a miscommunication from the offense, check down, punt. Okay. Now, it's the later stages of the game where play calling is getting real conservative. They running the ball, which we know our running game pretty much struggle. And, they trying to milk the clock, and that's what was getting us 3 and outs. We running the ball on 1st down, and it's first and 10, now it's 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8. Like, we weren't getting too many yards on the run carry, so we could not run the game out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what hurt us a lot. So, the overall look at this offense is struggling. That's granted. But if you analyze this film and you come to a conclusion that it's Dak's fault, that's just foolery. That's just being a maniac. You got to be out of your mind. If you can look at this film, think that the only conclusion you come to is it's all Dak's fault. I'm not here trying to take up for Dak. I am trying to get to the truth. And the truth is, Kellen Moore play calling has been terrible for the last few games. And no, Dak is not in the clear. He hasn't been playing his best ball. He actually struggled this game. He had 2 bad interceptions that he wished he had back. Okay, a lot of quarterbacks get interceptions. That's nothing out of the norm. He had a few bad throws that he wished he wanted to get back. Okay, granted. Like every other quarterback, if you watch football. Okay, but to have 5 to 6 screen calls and attempted screen calls on 3rd downs all the time in the red zone, that's play call. That's on your head coach for allowing Kellen Moore to keep dialing up these screen calls. Like, sometimes screens work, man, but if you know football, third and long, a screen call is the most predictable call you can make. Like, okay, to think that all this is just falling on Dak's shoulders would be the thoughts of a foolish maniac. You would be a crazy person if you say, oh, this is all Dak's fault. We had a lot of drops. That's something else we had. And like I said, Dak did have a portion of this blame to fall on his shoulders as well. And combine that with us having no running game, period, that's a recipe for disaster. So, like we say, we do have time to get this shit together. And, we got 4 to 5 more games, I think 4 more games. And, before the tournament, as long as we get this stuff together, as long as we get Kellen Moore back to calling good plays and designing good plays, we will be fine. And we look at the way this defense is playing, we are very encouraged. You should have your hats off for the defense. And we know the offense will get it together. Now, I just wanted to put to rest a lot of this foolishness that I've been hearing about this offense, man. It's not no one man fault. It's a combination of things. Bad penalties at bad times, bad play calling, predictable play calling, no creativity in the run game. It's just a lot of things that's combining to make this offense stutter and look bad as it's been looking at of late. So with that being said, like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.